Hey everybody, welcome to Joe's Traditional Kitchen, the Bluesman Traditional Kitchen. I'm Joe the Bluesman and I'm glad to have you here. Every month I'm going to show you one of the recipes I learned. I learned a lot of things from my father, more Italian traditional, but this one was actually from my mother, lady from Arkansas. And this is buttermilk biscuits. Now the first thing I could tell you, the one trick that she really taught me in this, she provided the recipe, and frankly I don't know where it came from, but she did teach me that you want everything when you're dealing with shortening and you're making like pie crust or anything that you want it flaky, you want this bowl to be as cold as possible. So I refrigerate it, and I have done a little pre-work here. Also, you always want the right tools. You can use your hand for making biscuits, but this biscuit cutter, this dough cutter, is a nice way to go. Now I've prepped in here, I've got 3. We're going to have a total of 4 cups of flour. I've got 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. A dash of salt. I haven't done yet. So let's do that dash of salt. Get that in there. Now we're going to get this through here. This takes a second. A lot of hand power. I use this to help get my hands strong and keep in practice for playing the guitar. Switch to left hand where I could keep my left hand working a little. Now one thing I want to tell you, you want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees before you get started on this. You don't want your dough to be sitting around warming up too much. Okay, now let me get that last one in there. So 375 on the oven. That's a big deal. You want to get that warmed up. Now I don't know if you're going to be in a motorhome like I am, but if you have a motorhome oven, you need to start that early, because this oven takes a little while. It will get the temperature and I can regulate it. You want to monitor. If you don't know your oven, you want to learn it. Get an oven thermometer and learn where the warm, hot, and cold spots are. A lot of ovens nowadays are what they call true temp, and they'll stay same temperature all the way around what you're cooking. Okay, now we got that. Now, one of the other ingredients. Next ingredient is a half a cup of vegetable shortening cut into cubes. Plop goes shortening. Okay, we're going to put that off to the side. Now this is where the cutter comes in. This takes a while. You'll be doing this for a while. You'll be cleaning this out. Now the other option is to use your hands. We're going to be using our hands here in a minute. Once you get to the buttermilk part, there's no other way. But I really like using the dough cutter because it makes a nice consistent crumb. And that's what we're after now. You'll see eventually, if you keep doing this for a few minutes, you'll see that all the shortening breaks down and is absorbed into the flour, and it's making a doughy, crummy sort of thing. It's not going to be a smooth, you don't have a smooth dough at this point.